Hello, human beings of the interwebs. Welcome back to another speed build with me, who is wearing the same shirt that she filmed her last speed build in because I did it half an hour ago, and now I'm doing this one. And this is a reversed undo button of a build that I made that I wasn't going to put on to YouTube, but then I was like, wow, this looks pretty good, so then I did. But I don't have all the footage for it. And even if I did, it's ridiculously long, so I would cut it out. Anyway, so here we have a pretty cool, like, modern, artsy platform house. My sister said that it kind of looks like a townhouse, but like it's like much bigger than a townhouse, but I think it's pretty cool. It's 2 bedrooms, and downstairs we have like a little hangout movie room. So it's pretty cool. This house will be up on the gallery. My gallery name is AutumnJade7 if you want to check it out, if you want to download it. Totally cool. It's actually one of my favorite houses I built recently. Like I really like it. The exterior especially. I love the exterior. The interior is okay. It took me a little bit to get it to what I wanted, but also pretend like you just don't see that step, because for some reason you can't put stairs where I wanted them to go, and it just like wasn't working. I think that like other people have experienced this issue as well. I don't know that for sure, but that is my feeling, and I think they're probably going to fix it. But for now, there's a little step on the outer edge of the platform that you can't really see from the outside, so it's fine and it's functional. It's looking pretty good. So this is the inside of our house. It's based on a picture. I wonder if I can find the picture. Maybe I'll insert it right there. But it's fun. I wanted to have the living room in this little section right there, but it wouldn't work. So then I wanted to have it up on a platform, so I switched it to the other side and did this sort of situation where I made the platforms on this side and then had the living room and dining room over there. The cat just opened the door. And then the kitchen on the other side, which isn't exactly what I wanted, but it worked out better that way. So that's what I do. And then I was just putting in some filler furniture to see about like sizings and how big I wanted things to be, if I needed to make the house smaller or bigger. And then this is me trying to figure out where to put a bathroom downstairs, because I felt like there needed to be like at least a half bath down here, but like I couldn't find like a good spot for it that didn't like close off the whole space. So we settled on this like very tiny, just a toilet and a sink, little bathroom over there, and then next to the kitchen. And then we have filler cabinets. Those are not the ones that I keep. I think I use Island Living because I always use Island Living because they're my favorite. And then a little fireplace, and now we're doing the upstairs floor plan, which was difficult because the family that lives here, first of all, this is for my save file that I'm creating, and so I make like families that live in the houses. So the family that lives here is a husband and wife and their toddler, and she's an artist and he's an art critic, and the toddler is just a toddler, and they also have a puppy and a cat. So I was trying to figure out like what the best bedroom sort of situation would be. Like, where should the kids' room go? Should the kids have a bathroom? Like, I just couldn't like figure it out. But I didn't want the kid to have a balcony because I just feel like that's dangerous. So I just didn't think that was a good idea. And so instead of having the kid have a balcony, I just sort of closed off that second bedroom so that the balcony was just from the hallway, and that there was no risk of children. I don't know, I have kids in my real life. I don't have kids, but I live with a bunch of kids. I have a bunch of siblings. So I just always think about things in a way that's like, well, that could be dangerous, even though a sim toddler can't actually jump off a balcony. My brain can't like allow me to have a kid have a balcony. Maybe when she becomes a teenager, they'll do a little renovation and give her that balcony or something. But for now, it just my brain couldn't compute it, so we don't do it. So she's got a little bit of a smaller room, but I did give her like a cool platform bed area with a fence, so it's nice and safe. I thought that might be fun. So then downstairs in the basement, we have like a movie room. It's like a movie hangout room, and it took me forever to figure out where the stairs go, so I cut that out because you do not need to see me playing and fiddling with the staircases for 20 minutes. Like, you don't want to see that, so I got rid of it. Yeah. And then in the picture that's based on this is a garage, but obviously there's no need for garages in Sims, so I sort of did that garage like exterior, but then made it into like a movie hangout room. There's a desk down there, a couple toys. I was gonna have it be more of a playroom, but then I decided that a movie room for the whole family might be more fun, and so that's what we eventually go with. Some comfy chairs. There's not a lot of decoration down here, and I think that is okay because it's just for like hanging out. Like, you don't need like aesthetic things on the walls. Like, it's not that kind of space. Like, it's just for like, you like bring your popcorn down there, you watch a family movie together, cuddle on the couch, put your feet up on the coffee table. Like, it's just more about comfort and less about like design, I guess. So that was the idea, at least. And then I put some toys in here, but eventually I removed them and moved them around. So what we end up with is the couches and a desk and the drawing table for the kid in the back there, and a couple little kid decorations around. So that's a little crafted flower pot and the kids toy pin under the stairs because kids do play. And then I got rid of the puppet show thing and put a back door so we could have a little pathway to a back patio that we're gonna make. That is pretty fun, and I had a good time making this. So what I did is I did a little platform, took the walls off, and then I put all around it like one level higher a platform, so it was kind of enclosed, and I think it was pretty fun. I don't know, let me know if you guys liked it. I just thought that like it was pretty cool. Like, it's just cool, like a little architectural individuality, as they say. I don't know. I thought it was fun. So that's what I did. It's not that interesting. It's just kind of, this is pretty much it. And then we put like a grill and a table and all the things I always put in backyards down here. Pretty boring, pretty generic. And here you can see that I did some decorating off camera in the middle of the night, and I didn't record it because I had this whole room decorated and I absolutely hated it. So I deleted all of it and did it again, but didn't record it because I didn't think I was going to keep it. But then I ended up really liking it, so this is what we've got. Sorry about that. But yeah. Now we're just gonna do the deck. I put the holiday, like in the free holiday pack bench table, picnic table, that's what it's called, out here because it's one of my favorites. It's like classy looking. It looks like it's got comfy seats. I think it's really nice. And then, like I said, they have a puppy, so eventually the puppy is going to turn into a dog. And so I put a dog bed outside and a dog food bowl and a cat food bowl. And there are art things like leaning against the walls because, like I said, she's an artist. So I thought that added a nice little personal aspect to the house. And we have our cat tree and our cat scratch post. And then now we're going to do the kitchen. And I don't ever really use this swatch of the Island Living cabinets. I don't really like the gray and the brown together like that, but for some reason I just thought that it looked good in this house, and so I went with it. And yeah, usually my kitchens are like full of clutter, like I just clutter everything, but I didn't do that to this house because I didn't think that the husband had that vibe. Like, I feel like they're like clean people, like she's a little bit more eccentric and she has her paintings leaning against the walls everywhere, but other than that, like, he keeps a pretty clean house, like he's like, I have this whole story for them. Like, they met like at her gallery showing in New York City, San Myshuno, and fell in love, and he's like really like a city kid, and she's like from like not anywhere in Simsland. I imagine her from like Woodstock. Like she's like very hippie. She's like artsy and like down to earth and doesn't really care like what people think or what she looks like. She just wants to make her art, and then they have this toddler together, and she's super sweet, and they moved down here to Oasis Springs to try and start their own gallery, which I think I might build in Oasis Springs as a museum lot. Maybe I'll do that tonight. Maybe I'll start that tonight. I don't know. But I think that'd be fun, and they can even own it like as a retail. Can you do that? I don't know. Maybe I'll make it a retail. Maybe I'll make it a store and have them sell art. I don't know. I have to look into that. We'll see. Either way, there's going to be somewhere with like her art displayed, and that's kind of the vibe. So, yeah, because I'm making like this whole save file, and I want people to like, I want the Sims to have interactions with each other, have relationships with their neighbors. Like, I'm really trying to make it like a real thing, and I'm gonna renovate or bulldoze and rebuild every lot in the game. And it's gonna take a long time, but it's fun and I like doing it, so it's not gonna feel like work for me because I'm gonna be like, this is fun and I'm making it cool. So, in case anybody was wondering what that plan was, that's it. Anyway, and then we're gonna put a little flower pot on the dining room table because it needs a little something. And I think we go upstairs next. And this is the toddler's bedroom. So again, I had this decorated and didn't like it, so I deleted it and restarted. At first I had her in sort of like a loft bed sort of situation, but it felt dangerous and it looked bad. So I got rid of it and made it more of like a raised bed area that as she gets older, she can turn it into like a little play or hangout area, and her bed can go down on the ground. And I also made this like corner shelf out of the little corner shelves, but I wanted it to be bigger, so I made them, I think 4 of them stacked, and I thought that was pretty cute. And then a little trash can, and then we get the toy bin down there by the trash can, and a little dresser, because you know, gotta have a dresser, and a mirror in that corner by the door, because I thought that it looked okay there, and I was just trying to put some more stuff in here, honestly. So that is what we do. Yeah, and this little toy bin over here by the garbage can. Oh, and then we paint the platform, so they're like a nice soft pink color that matches the bed. I like this room. It's very cute and kid friendly. I think like it's not like, it doesn't look staged. It looks like it's actually a kid's room, and I think I like that. That's nice. And yeah, put some couple pictures. I like the little measuring thing, like, because we do that with my siblings. We have this like door that we measure the kids' heights on, and I think it's just really sweet and personal, and it's a nice little touch you can do. So, and then in the little girl's bathroom, I didn't make it a full bath because I figured she doesn't need that. She needs a bathtub, and there's no bathtub in the other parts of the house. So that's what we do. I think there is a bathtub in the parents' room, but I also just felt like the little girl probably deserved her own bathtub, and the cat litter is in there because the kitten's hers. I don't know, man. There's no reasons for some things I do. I just do them. Like, that's it. There's no rhyme or reason. There's no grand plan. It's just how it is. And then this is the parents' bedroom. I like the platforms in here too because they're like not extra. Like sometimes I make the platforms like really just extra. But this one is nice and just a step up to the door. It's actually 2. It's like 1 step to the platform and then another step up to the door, but it's fine. I tested it and they can get out there. And then another little platform in the corner as a decorative kind of purpose. Hold some plants later on, I think. It's not nothing fancy. And then I wanted this room to sort of feel like a little bit feminine because they're both really like in touch with their femininity and masculinity. There's no like gender roles in their relationship. It's very like an equal partnership sort of situation. And I just thought like purple was their vibe, so that's what we went with. And I imagine like she painted that dresser herself, and he helped pick out the big wall pieces on the wall. And I don't know, it's simple, it's clean, I like it. I don't really know what else to say about it other than the fact that it is what it is because I felt like it should be. And I liked that one wall of the blue wavy shit. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I like it, so I do it. And then in here we're gonna have a bath shower combo, a his and her sink. That's a bad term. We need a new one. A double sink. We're just gonna say double sink. And a toilet. And I think I rearranged it. I put the sinks up against the far wall where the toilet is now, so that I can put a mirror on them, above them, and the toilet here and the door down there a little bit. And that's pretty much this bathroom. We'll just put a couple things here and some lights in here, and that is pretty much it. I mean, nothing too fancy. Boring bathrooms are pretty boring, so yeah. Oh, I put a plant in there because I felt that wall was a little empty, and I just thought the plant looks nice, so that's what happened. In here we're gonna put a little bookshelf where the chimney is from the downstairs, and that's pretty cute. I just realized, oh yeah, there's a TV in the movie room. There's a TV, but I thought there was not a TV anywhere. So then yeah, and then the parents have their own deck, so I wanted to make it sort of like a relaxing place for like just them, like a comfy chair, a little coffee table. They can sit up there and drink their coffee. She can tan, he can tan. I put a towel out there so they literally can tan. And I just think it's nice. It's simple, it's serene. It's like a comfortable resting place to get away from everything else. Like, there's nothing, and that's where she does her painting. And then yeah, I was looking for something to maybe put in this hallway because it seemed a little empty, but I just couldn't really think of anything that would make sense there, without like blocking the doors. So I just ended up putting more piles of paintings because everybody needs piles of paintings everywhere. And then another little art piece on the wall there, sculpture sort of thing. And then we'll just do this back deck, and I think we do some landscaping, and then that's pretty much the end of this build. I'm really happy with it. Like, I think it looks pretty cool, and it matches the Sims that live there really well. And so if you like it, like I said before, you can download it. It's on my gallery under Autumn Jade 7. And it's available to download. So if you'd like that, it's there. And then we do put a pool because they felt like pool people to me, in this little corner off to the left side of the house. And I think that ends up looking really nice, and we put some tiles around it, and we do some terrain paints and a little bit of landscaping, but not too much because I didn't feel like it. I mean, not I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it needed it. Like, it's nice and full. I liked having this enclosed backyard because it kind of closes off the lot a little bit better so that the rest of it like blends in better with the exterior of the built-in world, if that makes any sense. I just think that the half wall sort of thing looks really nice, and it works really well with like the vibe that is Oasis Springs, in that it's like very like it reminds me of Florida a little bit, like Arizona, Florida vibes with the Florida style houses, and it's like cement everywhere. There's a lot of like walls instead of fences. That's what this reminds me of, but like very modern, obviously. So, And then we're just putting some terrain paint under the swing set to make it look like they really go at that swing set. And then I decided that we should put sand under the house because nothing's going to grow under there, so that made sense to me. So here we are into our tour. There's mom and daughter in the front. Here's the whole exterior, our backyard back here. I think it looks pretty cool at night, which is why I decided that I would do the tour at night. Like, I like the way the house kind of glows. I just think it's kind of fun. So we'll jump right into here, and we have our kitchen to the right. Pretty simple, pretty clean. And then up this couple stairs is our living room, dining room. And if we go through the living room, we have our deck, table, dog bed, whatever. If we go downstairs, we have our hangout room with our big movie screen. And then we'll go back up and we'll jump outside. We'll give a little bathroom tour. Then we'll go upstairs, if I can make this work, where we have the hallway and the parents' bedroom and their own little deck out there, their bathroom in here, and then across the hallway we have a cat on the deck and the kids' bedroom with dad playing in the dollhouse. So that's pretty much the end of our build. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. If you want more videos like this, tell me please, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!